So, have you ever tried to follow a workout program for a few weeks but have not seen results? Well, you are not alone. There are countless training programs and diets that tend to overcomplicate the idea of fitness. So, about a year and 6 months ago, I started my fitness journey where I didn't know much about exercising or dieting. I always thought that if I just lifted enough and ate less, that I would lose weight and build muscle, but that only led me to losing too much weight and build little to no muscle. I eventually did my own research into training and eating effectively and have seen some great results. So, if you are struggling to achieve your fitness goals, there is no need to stress out or give up. This process will always be trial and error no matter what. So, it's okay to start believing in yourself and become a person that's physically and mentally stronger. So, results do not come overnight, and it will not be easy, but if you choose to apply these basic fitness steps that I will briefly explain, you will have a good understanding of what it's like to build muscle. So in a few moments, you will understand the foundation towards health and fitness and be able to build muscle. Let's start by looking into what fitness actually is. In the article, What Does Being Physically Fit Mean? It lists the main components in fitness, which are: first is cardiorespiratory fitness, which can include jogging, brisk squats, swimming. Second is muscular strength, which is lifting certain weights with sets within the gym. Third is muscular endurance, which is the ability to exert force without tiring. Fourth is body composition, which is the muscle, bone, water, and a fat person has. And fifth is flexibility, which is the range of motion across a certain joint. As much as it seems, you don't have to remember all this at once, but can approach them one day at a time. By approaching fitness step by step, it will allow you to train more consistently, which many people have failed due to being overwhelmed with all this information. So, you understand the foundations of fitness. Now what? Well, before you start training in the gym, think about what your fitness goals are. Are you trying to lose or gain weight, train for a specific sport, or trying to stay relatively healthy? Once you choose your goal, it will help you narrow down your training style. And there are two types of training styles, which are strength and hypertrophy training. Hypertrophy meaning light weights but higher repetitions, which focuses on developing your muscles, and that can go from the 6 to 12 rep range. And strength, on the other hand, consists of heavier weights but less repetitions, which focuses more on your body, or focuses more on making your body stronger and building muscle mass, and that can go from the 1 to 5 rep range. Whichever route you decide to take, it is recommended to perform the exercises with proper form in order to avoid injury and to maximize gains. And now comes the part where you will be challenged, actually building the muscle. So, once you have narrowed down your goals and training style, you'll want to start looking for a program that suits your goals and schedule, or you can hire a personal trainer if you feel the need to. A training program can last from 30 minutes or up to an hour and 45 minutes, or however you'd like it to. Now that you've settled in, make sure that you stay focused throughout your training and avoid any distractions. Try your best to perform each exercise with proper form and always push yourself harder than last time. It's normal to feel a burning sensation when you're pushing yourself hard, but if you start to feel pain, stop performing the exercise and give that muscle group a rest. So, after completing your workout, it's essential that your muscles recover properly since you just store small fibers within them. You are about to know why protein is very important within fitness. Recovery is just as important as training. If you do not prioritize recovery, you will not see much growth overall and will lead your body to overtraining or injury. To achieve optimal recovery, it is recommended by nutritionists to have a high protein intake. So for example, to find your protein intake, you would need to multiply 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That way you can get your protein intake. And an example would be a 145-pound male would need 145 grams of protein daily in order to properly recover. Whether it's a meal, smoothie, or a protein bar, as long as you hit your protein goal, you will slowly start to build muscle. Even if you are doing everything correctly, you will not see progress instantly. But if you stay consistent with your training and diet, you will definitely see some gains within a month. Congratulations, you now understand the foundations of fitness and how to build and recover your muscles. If you are still not motivated to hit the gym, then allow me to conclude this speech with a quote from none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger, quote, "Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength." Quote, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Cool Greg.
He said train harder than last time.
Cool Greg.
How was that? Yes. How was the last time? Yep. That's exactly what I got. I watched him this morning.